Hey there, friend. Ever feel like your blood pressure is playing a sneaky game of hide and seek with your health? You're eating salads, walking daily, and still seeing those numbers creep up? You're not alone. Turns out some everyday habits, ones you might not even notice, are quietly working against you. Let's unmask the 3 biggest blood pressure villains for folks over 50, with science-backed fixes, fun facts, and zero judgment. Let me introduce you to Salty Steve. Steve, a great guy, loves his routines, especially when it comes to food. His day isn't complete without a warm, comforting bowl of canned soup for lunch, a quick and easy frozen pizza for dinner, and let's not forget about that secret bag of chips he keeps hidden in his desk drawer for emergencies, or, just a midday craving. Steve thought he was doing okay. I mean, he wasn't eating burgers and fries every day. But then came the doctor's appointment, and those dreaded blood pressure numbers flashed on the screen. Yikes! Steve's doctor looked at him with a mixture of concern and amusement. "Steve," he began, "do you, by any chance, lick salt licks for fun?" Steve was taken aback. "Salt? What's salt got to do with it?" Well, Steve, my friend, let's break it down. Salt, or more specifically sodium, is a sneaky devil. It acts like a microscopic sponge in your body, holding onto water like a camel prepping for a desert trek. All that extra fluid in your system means extra pressure on your arteries, kind of like overfilling a balloon. Not exactly the kind of party trick you want happening inside your body. And the scary part? It's not just the salt you're consciously shaking onto your food. The American Heart Association is basically sending out a bat signal, warning us that a whopping 9 out of 10 adults are eating way too much sodium, and most of it is hiding in plain sight. They recommend aiming for less than 1,500 milligrams a day, which is roughly about 3/4 of a teaspoon. Sounds doable, right? Well, hold on to your hats, because a single fast food burger can pack half of your daily sodium limit in one go. Talk about a salt bomb. So, how did our friend Salty Steve escape the clutches of high blood pressure? He got smart, that's how. First, he ditched the processed foods. Remember that comforting canned soup? Yeah, it turned out to be a sodium wolf in sheep's clothing. Steve swapped it out for low-sodium broth and loaded it up with fresh veggies for flavor and nutrients. Next, he discovered the magic of spices. Garlic, lemon, herbs, even a dash of misses. Dash became his new best friends in the kitchen. He realized that salt doesn't own the flavor game, and you know what? His taste buds adjusted, and he didn't even miss the salt. Finally, Steve became a label-reading ninja. He learned that if sodium is listed as over 20% of the daily value on a food label, it's best to leave it on the shelf. He started seeing hidden sodium in everything from bread to salad dressings, and he made smarter choices. So tell me, does your pantry look a little like a salt mine? Well, it might be time to evict those salty suspects and give your heart a break. Now, let's talk about Sweet Tooth Sally. Sally, a ray of sunshine, had a little secret. A not-so-secret love affair with all things sugary. Her day just couldn't start without a can of soda, and that afternoon slump? Well, that called for a harmless candy bar or two. I mean, we all deserve a little treat now and then, right? But when Sally's blood pressure started mimicking a roller coaster ride, she realized that sugar, her sweet, sweet friend, was actually a frenemy in disguise. You see, sugar, unlike a fine wine, doesn't get better with age. Sugary drinks and sweets, while they might give you a temporary mood boost, are masters of disguise when it comes to your health. They sneakily contribute to weight gain and inflammation, 2 things your heart is not a fan of. Imagine your heart is like a dedicated marathon runner, and sugar is like strapping on a weighted vest. It has to work twice as hard to do its job. And if you thought that was bad, buckle up because the science is about to get real. A study published in the journal Hypertension found that sugary drinks can actually raise your blood pressure even more than salt in some cases. Yeah, you heard that right. It's enough to make you swear off soda forever. So, how did our girl Sally escape the sugary swamp? She got smart, ditched the sugary drinks, and embraced the power of hydration. But not just any hydration, my friends. She swapped out her soda for sparkling water infused with lemon and cucumber. Talk about fancy! She realized that staying hydrated doesn't have to be boring, and her taste buds thanked her for the refreshing change. Next time those sugar cravings hit, Sally now reaches for nature's candy, fresh berries, frozen grapes, or a juicy piece of fruit. She discovered that natural sugars, in moderation, can satisfy her sweet tooth without sending her blood pressure through the roof. And the biggest lesson Sally learned? Reading labels like a detective. She started spotting hidden sugars lurking in unexpected places, disguised as syrup, ingredients ending in OSE, like fructose, or juice concentrate. Knowledge is power, and Sally became a sugar-sleuthing superhero. So, tell me, is your bloodstream currently hosting a sugar rave? It might be time to shut down the party and give your heart a break. Remember, moderation is key, and there's a whole world of delicious, healthy options out there just waiting to be discovered. Bent, and his heart thanked him for it. So tell me, is your barbecue grill working harder than your treadmill? It might be time to mix things up, explore some new recipes, and give your heart a break. Remember, a healthy lifestyle doesn't mean giving up all the foods you love. It's about finding a balance that works for you and your heart. So there you have it, folks. We've unmasked the top 3 blood pressure villains lurking in your pantry and fridge. But remember, knowledge without action is like a car without an engine. It won't get you very far. So let's turn this knowledge into an action plan, shall we? First up, channel your inner detective and become a sodium spy. Hunt down that hidden salt lurking in bread, sauces, and those sneaky processed snacks. Next, it's time to break up with soda. I know, it's a tough one, but your heart will thank you. Sweeten your life with fruit-infused water, herbal teas, or unsweetened sparkling water. And finally, remember that meat doesn't have to be the main event. Think of it as a sidekick, a supporting character in your overall healthy eating story. Remember, small changes can lead to big wins. You don't have to quit salt, sugar, or steak cold turkey. Start with one swap this week. Maybe try herb-seasoned popcorn instead of those salty chips, or sip on some refreshing cucumber mint water instead of reaching for that soda. Progress, not perfection, is the name of the game. Now it's time for you to take charge of your health. Which villain are you ready to tackle first? Share your plan in the comments below. We're all in this together. Also, check out more tools and resources here in the notes and description. And as always, before making any major changes to your diet or lifestyle, be sure to chat with your doctor. You've got this.